G'day, this is Captain Noob and this is the Daewoo rifle. This rifle is of South Korean design and it was originally featured in the Junkland Firearms mod. I'm just using the one from its standalone mod, so if you prefer to see this weapon in your game without all of the other weapons messing up the loot pool, then you can download this one, but I do highly recommend checking out Junkland Firearms mod because there's actually a whole lot of good stuff on there. Anyways, getting into the attachments, first of all we've just got the receivers as always, and what we're going to do is go for a powerful auto receiver there for 126 damage, so pretty stock standard. We've got a bunch of barrels here including floating barrels which look more cobbled together there to be honest, but that actually looks kind of cool. It's almost like an MP5 type grip on that, but what I want to do is chuck on an improved long barrel, and that there makes it all tactical, covers it in rails, and there's a little bit of a grip under there which doesn't really look comfortable, but yeah, we'll keep on going. Now for the sights, you can chuck on some scopes if you feel like it. There's no glow sights on this, which is a shame, but the iron sights on here are actually pretty cool, so I want to give those a run first, and we'll attach different sights onto different versions of this weapon. You can go for a suppressor on the muzzle there, that'll help out with damage thanks to your ace operator, and stealthiness. It's a whole good deal there. Recoil light stock will increase our recoil control. This thing fires pretty fast, so you want to make sure you can get as much bullets on target, and having low recoil is going to help you out with that. And a 60 round mag you can put on it, and that'll help you keep on firing. Just hold that trigger down and you'll have no problems actually mowing down your enemies quickly. And you can change the color of it. We'll just change this one to an olive color of it. Olive drab looks kind of strange to be honest. Also, it makes the suppressor untextured. Whoops, there's some textures missing apparently. Let's just keep that as black, and maybe if we can get an olive grip to match that, I suppose. There. Okay, I guess that kind of works. And also a legendary effect is there if you need it. I don't think we will, but we'll create a couple more of these and we'll shoot people where we usually shoot people. Okay, here we are in Human NPC's Plaza, and this is our Daewoo rifle in first person with its olive colors on it. I can't see the front sight, but that's fine. There's usually meant to be a front sight there, it just hasn't showed up today, so that's fine. And this is what the various other ones I've created look like. Went for a little bit of everything there, so yeah, we'll get to hear this thing suppressed and unsuppressed. So, like the Armalite Rifle that I showed off the other day, this thing has the right-handed handmade rifle animations, so we'll require Nuka World. And yeah, this thing is very powerful, especially when you can just hold down the trigger and you've got 60 rounds. Don't even really need to aim down sights. Although aiming with this thing is funny because the gun likes to bounce all around and you can't really get a clear picture of what you're shooting at with the iron sight. So whilst they look good when looking through them, when the animations actually happen, it's not as great. Alright, so just a gunner conscript in there. We'll move on to our semi-auto one. This one's just got a short scope on it. This is actually one of the variants in good condition, which adds a little bit more damage. And with that, we can make this thing more of a decent sniper weapon if we can actually hit hard enough to kill people, which you've seen there. So that's alright. We kicked that assault rifle across the room, which is nice. Bethesda physics are always great, aren't they? And where is old mate over here? Didn't get those sneak attack crits on her, but we're able to finish her off quite easily with that. This thing is probably compatible with the sniper perk, but I haven't seen a knockdown as of yet. I'm pretty sure one happened just then. Also, we fired like 2 shots really close to each other. That was kind of like an AN-94. But I'm 90% sure that I saw a knockdown there from sniper. When Captain Bridget shows up, we'll have time to test it, I suppose. Or I could switch over to a loud and proud one. This has got the rapid auto receiver on it. And yeah, it sounds kind of strange. There's a lot of reverb to this. It's kind of jarring when you listen to this next to how other weapons sound like, especially in the vanilla game. But it's nice. It's a new sound. It does alright. Alright, let's open up and back a little bit. And despite this having a short barrel and also a reflex light, the action point cost on this is rather steep. You only get like 5 shots. And ooh, that's a nasty dagger there. She's got quite the right hook on her, Captain Bridget. That's okay, she's dead now. And let's switch over to this one. There's the knockdown effect right there. This is a recon scope, so maybe this is actually marked as a scope and therefore is able to actually knock people down, unless I've just got bad RNG through the past kills. That was a very inappropriate place to shoot you, and I'm sorry for that. Anyways, we'll move on to the rest of these gunners, and hopefully it'll be clean headshot kills from now on, eh? Well, so far so good. Now if my stormtrooper aim could stop for a second, I could actually kill that gunner. I don't like this section here because a lot of these chairs have collisions where there isn't any objects for the... There's a double shot thing there. Okay, I think this weapon's a little bit glitched like that. Interesting though. But yes, the collision barriers for those overturned chairs and everything like that, it's a little bit strange, and that's always been a little bit of a pet peeve of mine of this place, but fortunately the AI seemed to take cover in really bad places too, as you saw earlier before anyway, and that is Gunner's Plaza cleared out with no great personal injury except for that smack on the noggin by Captain Bridget there. She's got a mean pistol whip on her. Righto, it appears as if Far Harbor is taken over again. This is some cool visual effects. I think it's Vivid Weathers. It works really well with my current E&B, even though sometimes I have to turn the adaptation off, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see through scopes. And the only reason I'm seeing him right now is because of that health bar that's just, I guess, above his head. But regardless of that, this thing kicks his ass. We can mag dump him to the cows come home, and with sneak attack criticals, he is dead already. Game over, Swan. You tried your best, my friend, but it wasn't good enough. And yeah, that's really dark. Hopefully everyone at home can see. So Todd Bear is over there and all of his glitchiness, so let's put him out of his glitchy ass misery, shall we? Well, looks like we've found out that this thing does actually knock down with sniper, which is good news because we've got a bunch of bears running towards us, and we can stop them in their tracks with a little bit of that sniper knockdown, which is good. I'm still seeing that AN-94 thing where it fires 2 rounds very, very close to each other, which I'm not complaining about. There it is again. Maybe the Daewoo rifle in real life does that. I'm not gun Jesus, and I don't know a lot about guns, and I'm 90% sure I'm wrong about that. That's a good channel though, you should probably watch that instead of mine. All I do is fuck around with Fallout 4 weapons and sometimes Fallout 76 weapons. I'm doing nothing important. There's nothing to learn here. If you go on Forgotten Weapons, you'll actually learn stuff about history. There's heaps of cool stuff to be learning there. So go watch that instead. I wouldn't mind if you clicked off the video right now. If you're really lucky, I'll be in the videos and all of the recommended stuff, you might find Forgotten Weapons stuff right here, right now. Just click on it. You're fine. You're not missing anything here. I'm just gonna cheese sneak attack crits and everything, except for this next kill. I think I'm gonna ditch the suppressors for this one. Okay, time to take on the OG Wendigo dude. He's over there, he's dancing around. I'm gonna knock him down and see how well we can do this. So he's far away from me right now, and we're still stacking the sneak attack crits on despite not having a suppressor. We've only got like 0.5 less of the benefits, but that's okay. He's probably going to come closer, he's going to bring his friends, and when he gets knocked down again, what I'll probably do is switch over to my rapid auto one and try to kill him with that. Yeah, this thing isn't quite as effective, is it? I should probably just keep using the one with the scope, yes. Now, you can actually knock down people and that, so hopefully we can get a knockdown there. Yep, I took a gamble there. It's only a 15% chance to actually get those knockdowns, and I've only got like 4 rolls at it, so yeah, that's far from optimized, but we managed to get him, and now I've lured him into my turret fields, which is good news, even though they'll do very little damage to him. Also, the Warwick family is going to help me. Good on them. Holy shit, the turrets actually annihilated him. Interesting. When I was doing that with my Apache, everything would slow down really, like to a halt. But no, my Titan is too powerful, and it got rid of him pretty quickly. So there you have it. That was the Daewoo rifle. Some power coming from North Korea. No, South Korea. Shit. I probably really annoyed someone that I got those mixed up, but that was just a slip of a tongue. I wouldn't put any North Koreans on this because they're communists, and we all know what I think of them. But anyways, if you'd like to see this thing in your game, check out the description. There'll be a link. Also, Junkland Firearms, if I remember. I'll throw a link to that mod as well, because there's lots of cool weapons to be had in that one too. Thank you for watching, guys.